My Kind of Town was the hit song from the Con Van Heusen score from Robin and the Seven Hoods in 1964. The song and the entire score came almost as a bet, which very few people are aware of. Jack L. Warner was still running Warner Brothers, and he was very much in charge of the studio. And everybody on the board of Warner Brothers directors was complaining about how much money Mr. Warner had just laid out to buy the film rights to My Fair Lady. And they believed that the day of the musical was virtually over. This was before Hair and Oliver and all those things had come to the screen. And Jack Warner made a deal with the board of directors. He said, look, if I can make a musical for much less of a budget than My Fair Lady is going to be, will you believe me if that becomes a success? And they begrudgingly, according to the story, said, all right, you got a bet. Jack Warner went to one of his colleagues at that time, Frank Sinatra, and said, Francis, make me a musical, not even a famous score, an original score. Make me a musical. And you know what you should do? You made Ocean's 11 for me in 1960. Let's bring the boys in, Sammy and Dean, and really give it some box office clout, because I need this victory to assure our board of directors that the money we just paid out for My Fair Lady is going to be worth it. Con and Van Heusen, they took a year, they put together a wonderful score. My Kind of Town was the big hit song. And personally, I was rather surprised when they asked me to be on that record, because I was out of place. I did not belong on the Duets album. The people on the Duets album were chosen because they were big record-selling stars in their own right. I was put on that album, and I often believed that I was going to be, well, not me so much, but my father would be accused of nepotism, which I suppose is what it was. I really didn't belong on that album with all those other great, successful record artists. But I was pleased to be part of the second Duets package.